today to take control of your financial future. Do not wait for another year to pass. There is a strategy that would allow you to be financially stable in the next 5 to 10 years, but you do need to get started now. Call the Help Center right now. Register for a free event that will empower you to make the right financial decisions for you and your family. So call this number right now, 303-218-BEST. That's 303-218-2378. With us today, we have Joseph Quijano, a certified financial planner who can clarify what you need to do to get ahead. He's inviting you to one of his free educational events next week. You don't want to miss one. Just go to one of them, that's all. It will help you achieve financial security for life. And Joseph joins us now, along with his son, Jordan Quijano, also a financial advisor. Just love having you both on. Love that it's a family-owned business. And you've been doing this a long time now, Joseph. Become the banker, though. When people hear that name, they're like, I don't quite get it. Do I have to become a banker? I mean, what's in the name, become a banker?
That is right, Paul. I mean, there's no need to be confused. It's only the name of a very powerful financial strategy that's been helping people get, to get ahead financially. It's been used by the wealthy for many years. So it's been around for over 200 years. And banks make a lot of money, don't they?
They sure do.
Okay,
absolutely.
So if you were to be a banker, you would make a lot of money. So that Become the Banker strategy, actually will make you make the money that the banks would be making off of you.
Yeah, that's what it's all
about. So if you look at the slide, Walt Disney has used it to build Disneyland. JCPenney used it to build the retail empire that we know. And even the ex-chairman of the Federal Reserve, Ben Bernanke, who controlled the money supply of our country, is using it.
They've all become their own bankers in the past, yes.
Not only to make money, but to preserve their money.
Yeah. So walk people, through the basics of how it works, how Become the Banker works.
Well, a bank is nothing more than a holding tank.
Right.
People put money in and they take money out. Well, our Become the Banker program is a real simple plan with a very simple formula, Paula, that anybody can use. It offers a 4% guaranteed rate of return versus a bank which is paying you less than 1%, right?
Right.
So, simple plan, simple formula that anybody can use. Become the Banker is also very liquid. So you can take your money out with no penalties.
Yeah, that's the thing I love about it.
Yes, so besides the 4%, you have liquidity. And on top of that, it's tax-free.
Tax-free, people, do you hear that?
So think about it. If a bank is giving you less than 1%, you're paying taxes on that.
Right.
If you're getting 4% tax-free, I mean, there's no comparison,
right? Typical families. I mean, we all go to our bank. We use our bank, but a lot of us, have lost a lot of money to the banks because the banks are making a lot of money on us.
Absolutely.
With finance charges, anything we have to get out of loan, and like you said, they pay us less than 1% for keeping our money there. You like to use an example of a typical family. Really just trying to make it, pay the bills. Do the typical lifestyle thing, right?
And this is an amazing family. Okay, this is a real family. They have 3 items financed through the bank.
Right.
They have a car, a credit card, and a mortgage. Only 3 things.
Right.
And they were paying $1,275 a month just on finance charges.
Just the finance charges.
That's $15,300 a year. And if they would have kept their loans with that bank for 20 years, they would have wasted $306,000, Paula.
You don't even realize how much until you see it in black and white there and you add it up. You're like, $306,000. I mean, you could retire on that.
Right.
That's incredible.
On 3 items.
Yes. But you don't have to put all the money there. You can be regaining all that money in your own bank, right?
That is the Become the Banker strategy, Paula. That means that if you become your own banker with our program, you would receive back the $15,300 per year or $300,000 in 20 years.
Yeah.
For your own retirement.
Give it to the bank or give it to yourself, your own bank.
Right.
Yeah. There's, not a difficult decision there for me. I think a lot of people, they hear this, they think, oh, this is exciting. I want to learn more about it. This is why we want to tell you about 3 wonderful free events coming up next week. They're life-changing events. Changed my life and my husband's. We've been doing it now for 7 years because we came to one of your events.
Right.
I dragged my husband kicking and screaming, but he's still thanking me today. But you should call 877-299 299-9957. You can register online to also at becomethebanker.info. It's easy to do, but learning how to save money, learning how to build wealth, it is so important. We've talked about this.
Right.
I just think it's something that the schools should be teaching, you know, even at the lower level of grades, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. A lot of people have said that.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, Jordan, you know, your dad taught you at an early age. You didn't
Yes.
learn it in school. You learned it from your dad.
Correct. I was
How old were you when he...
16 years old,
Okay.
actually, and I was very fortunate to have a father that was thinking outside of the box when it comes to financial planning.
Right.
So I was actually able to finance my first vehicle utilizing this concept, and by doing so, I was able to recapture all the interest and the principal that I would have lost to the banks. So I'm 27 now, still using the concepts, financing my vehicles and also my condo, doing the same thing,
Wow. So instead of paying a bank, you're paying yourself.
paying myself.
Yeah, I mean, look, how you're so young still.
Yeah.
I mean, you've like really set yourself up beautifully for life. I mean, I wish I'd known about it when I was 16, but that's okay.
Right.
I've known about it for 7 years,
Right.
but you know, you need to come and learn about it. It's really an incredible strategy, and I love that you all work together and help so many people out there. So there's so much demand for Joseph's free educational events. He's actually added a third location this year to make it even easier for everyone to attend. Now, the first one's coming up next Tuesday, January 23rd. That'll be held in North Glen. The second one is Wednesday, January 25th in Lakewood, and then Thursday, January 26th in Inglewood. They all three start at 6:30 in the evening. Now, space is limited, so do call now and RSVP. Sometimes it has been standing room only, I kid you not. Then mark it on your calendar and do bring your spouse like I did. They will thank you. Anyone who registers will receive a free copy of the report, How to Turbocharge Your Retirement. Call the Help Center right now. Reserve your spot in one of these 3 educational events right now. Again, space is limited and they do get a lot of calls. So call 303-218-BEST, 303-218-2378. That is the Help Center. They're standing by live for you right now. Become the Banker is an A-plus member of the BBB. It's been a Colorado company for more than 43 years. To register when they're not here in the Help Center, write this number down. This is 877-299-9957. You can call that number to register. You can also go to their website, becomethebanker.info, and you can register online. Well, coming up on Colorado's Best, hearing loss treatment.